What's up, 212? My name's Anna Rosado, and I am right here in the Little Dipper Nurseries. I had to read it. Okay, Little Dipper Nurseries, because a leader and I will sometimes, not all the time, come in and we'll talk about it, and that leader is Brandy Stapleton. But Brandy and I grew like a very good relationship whenever she joined the church. And like we would meet in here because it was nice and quiet and dark, and like we would just talk about like all my problems that I've been going through, the thoughts that I have, and she was always like gave me that warm love feeling that like she would always just hold me and let me cry on her shoulder, and she was just one of those types of leaders, and I like love her so much. Like I have such a good love for Brandy, and I just hope that she's able to do that with other girls and guys as well. And yeah, and for all the other leaders in there who are just like Brandy or any of, just like that, thank you so much for being there for all of us students.
Hi, all of you mentors. I'm so happy to have met all of you, and I'm really blessed to have all of you guys in my lives. You guys are such a big impact on all the kids and on myself too. You're true examples of what living like Christ should look like, and you're doing your best, and it's really awesome. I want to give a really big thank you to Christina. She has helped me through so much, and I just love her so much. I love all of you a lot. Thank you so much for taking your time and just pouring into us and making us feel super loved and super accepted.
Hey mentors, this is Alex, and I was just out here with the basketball goal because I really wanted to show some appreciation and love to one of the leaders that's really been influential to me, and I know a lot of other kids in this youth group, and that's David Pursley. I remember we used to come out here, we used to play basketball, we used to actually have a lot of fun. I remember you were so inspirational, you were always so kind to all the other kids who maybe weren't as good, who maybe weren't as so. I just really thank you, and I really appreciate you, and I really want to thank all the other leaders who are just like you, David, and all of them, and you all do great things, and we can't wait to have you back next week.
Hey guys, it's Olivia, as you all may know who I am. Today I wanted just to thank a special mentor that I honor and appreciate for all her hard work and everything that she has done for me and helped me get through family struggles, hard times, and maybe just a little bit of my personal things that I struggle with. She has just been like a second mother to me. She just loves me, and she's my accountability partner, sees how I'm doing, and that's why I just really honor that, because it's something that I appreciate, because I look back and I realize that she really does care about me. And the person that I wanted to appreciate and honor today is Miss Christina. Thank you just for everything that you've done, and I just, I'm just glad that I'm able to have a connection with you, and just, you're always there, so. And not just thank Miss Christina, I just wanted to thank all the other mentors. Thank you for being just a good example for me and for everybody else, students. Just really appreciate it, and that you just love us all no matter what. Thanks guys. Peace.
212, it's Reese Rollerson, and I just wanted to send a bunch of appreciation out to all of our leaders. I just joined 212 about 3 months ago, and I didn't know what I was walking into. But what I was walking into was a family. Everybody here was so welcoming and so inviting from the minute I walked through the doors, and I just wanted to send some appreciation out to them, and saying how much I am thankful for them and how amazing you guys have been. Especially shout out to Tyler Glover, who's been so welcoming to me and so amazing, and just with leading our moves group and doing all this other fun stuff with us. I just wanted to say thank you. And also shout out to Christina, who's been so amazing to me and helping me come on my shell during 12 conference and making me feel amazing about myself, and just making me have a lot more friends here at 212 and everything else. I'm so thankful for you guys. And thank you to all, just another thank you to all of the leaders who have just been so amazing to me and everyone else here.
I want to give a big thank you to Christina, who She's been there for me through every endeavor, but I also want to thank all the other leaders, because although Christina's been my leader for the longest time, there's been other leaders who have prayed over me and given me their time. And a lot of these leaders work full-time jobs, and then they give up their Wednesday nights to be there for us. So I just want to give them a big thank you.
Hey, my name's Michael from 6th grade 212, and Kevin Beal is my leader, and I would just like to give a great thanks to Kevin for always being there for me, giving me hugs when I am beat down. And I would also like to thank Tyler Glover for always being there for me, being my big brother. And I would like to thank him for doing great things for me, taking me out for ice cream and all that stuff to make me feel better. And I love Tyler. I like to say thanks to Alex Rand, even though he's not a leader. He really does act like one, and he's a really cool guy. I like to say thanks to Davey and Shane for being great buds all the time, loving on me, making sure I always feel good. And I would like to say thanks to all the 212 leaders for always being there for all the kids and students in the 212 community. And I love you guys. I'm getting taller than Shane, so it's my life goal right now. I'm eating a lot of greens. Yeah. We'll edit that out.
My name is Samantha Olivo, and I just wanted to thank Christina and Carolyn so much. They have just helped me through a whole bunch of bad stuff, and they even helped me with my grandmother when she died last year. I just want to thank you guys so much for letting me cry on your shoulder, and for everything else you've done in my life. You've really changed me to be a better person, and I just love you so much. To all the other youth leaders out there who have just done the same with other kids, I want to thank you so much, because it means a lot to us.
Everybody, it's Jordan, and I just wanted to say a few things about our God and our beloved youth mentors. First, I'm going to say something about our youth mentors by starting off by saying, Kurt, you're probably one of the reasons why I stayed at this church. You and a few other friends that helped me through my life, that helped me through the tough times that I needed help with. And to all of you other youth mentors, you've all been a great help. You leading me towards my path to God and leading me towards my path to success. And I would love to say thank you for all of that. And to talk about God. God has helped me through a lot of tough times through my life. He's helped me deal with problems with me and my father. He's helped me deal with problems that I had at my house. He's helped me deal with some problems that brings me back to my father. And I'm thankful for that, because I finally get to say hi and see my father again. And he saved my life pretty much. And before I was a church kid, or before I went to church, I wasn't really a good kid. Some people could still say I'm not, but I'd just really like to say thank you to the youth mentors that helped me through all my problems, the God that helped me, or that led me to the youth mentors, that led me to this church. And most of all, I'd like to say thank you to Kurt and Hussein to run our group and lead us all through our hard problems in life. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hey guys, I would just like to thank all of you youth mentors for helping me, being there for all of the kids, being there whenever you don't have to be, because it's great that you guys do that. And a specific one I would like to point out is Tyler Glover. He was there since I got here. He was the first person to talk to me. He was the one who made me feel welcome. And he's been there for me since. He's like a big brother. And I would just like to thank all of you guys for everything you guys have done. And I hope you guys have a great summer and have fun with what you guys are doing with your meeting. Bye, guys.
Hi mentors! I just wanted to take a minute to let you know how much you impacted my life. Being in the youth group for 7 years at DC3, I think I have moments with every single one of you. Whether it's asking how I'm doing, or dancing like a crazy person on a youth trip, or my small group leaders constantly investing in me, sometimes daily. It has changed who I am as a person, and you guys have been such a guiding factor for me. And as I pack for college, I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to know you guys and grow with you guys, and that I'm gonna be going to college with this foundation, and knowing that I have such a family back at home who's ready to love me anytime. I just want to say that I love you. I'm so thankful for every moment that you just touched me or asked me how I was doing, and I hope you never lose the drive to keep impacting kids this way. Thank you so much. I also have to give a special shout out to Christina Dunson and Kevin Beal, because Kevin has been in my life pretty much as long as I can remember becoming a teenager, and he has always been so genuinely caring and investing in me, taking me on trips, and just being so loving. And Christina has not been my small group leader for a long time, but you have had a crazy impact on my life. I have been in some of my darkest moments with you, our car rides, our phone calls, and your willingness to always meet up with me wherever I am or have me stop by the house. It really changed my life, and I don't know if I'd be here today without you guys. So thank you.
Hi, thank you to all of our adult leaders for being so awesome, and thank you for Julie to being the best 9th grade small group leader ever. And Paxton just got surgery on her head, so love that. If I could zoom in, I would.
Hey adult leaders, I just want to say thank you so much for just being an amazing group and just helping these students here. I know that especially in this world today that it can be a very dangerous place, and that the world can be very cruel to these, especially to these students and such, but I just thank you for just loving on them and caring for them. I really thank you for doing that and letting them be open to you, letting them just know that you really do care for them and that you just love on them so much. And I thank you for God just giving you that passion and that drive to just be here every week and just show that you're here for them. I thank you for just being open for them, and being loving and caring to them, especially since some of these students here today that they don't have that in their life. And I thank you for just showing that to them, showing that actually someone does care. A personal story of mine is that probably about a month or so ago, probably not even that, I was dealing with depression and pornography and everything, and I didn't know who to talk to, so I talked to Tyler Glover about this, and me and him just sat and talked and such about all things that I'm going through, and I just thank you for him just being there, and being there for me, and just being welcoming for me to talk to him, and just being open and such, and him praying for me and everything. So I do thank you, Tyler, for doing that. A few other people who I would thank for just being there for me is Noah, Josh Casey, Christina, Brendy, Sierra, just a few to go out there. But I know that each and every one of you just cares so much about these students, and I know that each and all of you just truly do love them. I thank you for that. I also want to thank Kevin. I know he's a great leader because I was there when I was looking for middle schoolers and such, and to chaperone them and everything. And I went to Kevin's place, and I know that he was just very calm and very collective with them. And to be honest, it's very hard to do for some middle schoolers. But I do thank you, Kevin, for just being there for those middle schoolers, because that's the time for them to just fully grow for them. I know me and your son are very close and everything, and I thank you for just being there when I need you. And I thank you so much for all things that you are doing for this church. So
I would like to thank all of the mentors, especially Miss Carolyn, Rosa, Josh, and Miss Mary, especially Miss Christina as well, and Davey. They have helped me throughout a lot, and it's been a struggle throughout these few years, and ever since I came into this family with you guys have really helped me throughout a lot of my troubles, and I really do appreciate that. So I just want to say thank you guys.
I want to say thank you to all the leaders for everything you've done, because you take time out of your busy schedules. You guys have work, you guys have stuff you have to do, you have families that you want to spend time with, but you choose to spend time with us and to impact our lives. And just a special shout out to Kurt, who is the leader of the 10th grade guys, for just coming every week even though he's had really bad back pain, and also to Hussein, who has helped lead the 10th grade guys. We love you both, and we just thank you for everything that you've done for the 10th grade guys group. And I just thank all the leaders, because you guys choose to love us, and that love is shown in, we may not have families or a father and a mom that both love us, and you guys just love us, and that love is chosen to do. You guys don't have to do it, you choose to do it, and we just thank you for that.
Hebrew from the Talmud. It says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire.
I want to be baptized because I love God and need Him in my life forever. I would pray for her and everything, and she actually got better, and I started to believe that there is someone there for me, and it's Jesus.
You know, we had our little Bible studies like that, but I've never paid attention and until I got to DC3 and the youth group.
I feel like I've been growing more in my faith, and I want to get better at sharing my faith with other people and helping them through their faith.
I want to be baptized because I want to continue to grow in my faith.
I want to be baptized because I feel like this is the last step to giving my faith to God, to actually letting God know that I love him and that I belong to him.
God was there with me and helped me because I was struggling that night with keep a good attitude, and I just felt like a warm presence go over me. I never grew up with a father figure, so he's pretty good. He's treated me right. I want to be baptized because I want to signify that I'm living for Jesus.
And I didn't really know how to cope with it. They are still married now, but I was able to talk to people here about it, and if they needed to, they would listen. If they needed to talk to me, they would.
My old life was gone, my new life begun.
Like, people here actually cared about my opinion, and it felt like real family, like real love. And I just hadn't felt that in years.
I feel like I always have a friend there and a father and someone that's always going to be close to me. That's what God is to me.
I like to do cheerleading and gymnastics, and I like to go to church. I want to get baptized today to show everyone that, like, not to be scared to follow Christ and that to know that he's there.
Someone very close to me, my family, actually mentioned suicide. So that's why we wanted to start going back to church. I really, really wanted to go back to church to help that person and my other family members get closer to God, but not just them, but me too. I had been at my house right after youth group, and I started thinking about everything that we talked about. I knew it had been a really good, an amazing youth group. They asked us to text this number if we accepted Christ into our life that night, and I did.
I want to follow Jesus, and I want him to use me as one of his missionaries for other people.